As many of you know, my husband and I are currently on the waitlist to receive a BOXABL CASITA, which is the foldable 375 square foot prefab home that caught people's attention back in 2017 and continues to be a huge topic of discussion among prefab and tiny home enthusiasts. I had absolutely no idea that my BOXABL videos would catch wind the way that they did. I really did not expect it, and there were a lot of people that were asking specifically about how utilities work and how utility hookups work for the BOXABL CASITA. I really wanted to create a separate, just short and sweet video addressing this question specifically. Since I visited the BOXABL exhibit at the International Builder Show in Vegas last week, I thought I would use that time and that opportunity to film a little bit of footage specifically concerning the utilities question. So in this video, I'm going to share that footage with you and just talk about what I learned in regards to utilities and utility hookups for the famous BOXABL CASITA. Since I'm here, I wanted to show you guys kind of what I'm looking at for both the CASITA model and this custom model over here. So if you follow me. Also, look at this wrapped home. It's pretty cool.
So just like they did in the garage, you can see on the stairs.
This is what it's gonna look like when they deliver our CASITA and your CASITA if you ordered one. Since this is just a model home and they're most likely moving it around a lot for temporary use and just to show as a model home, it's not all nicely tamped down and looking all neat because it just wouldn't make sense to put all that effort in, but this is the situation you've got here. So obviously when you look over here, you can see your heating and cooling setup. This will connect to the mini split inside the home. You've got your electrical panel here, but where is the plumbing? It makes sense that you won't necessarily see a plumbing setup on a model home because keep in mind that these homes, their primary purpose is to just serve as a model home for people to walk through. So they're most likely being moved around quite a bit. They're being folded and unfolded many, many times. So it just doesn't make sense to include the full utility setup on what is just a model home. However, on the actual CASITAs that will be delivered to customers, the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC all come pre-installed in your home from the factory. As you can see, the utilities all plug in on the exterior corner of the BOXABL. Obviously, it's going to be on the back side of the house. We were also able to get a more detailed explanation for plumbing hookups during our time at the BOXABL factory, so take a listen.
So it would be connected on this side. So if you're looking at the CASITA from the front side, it's going to be on the right hand side. You have all your connections right here, your sewer pipe. You have all your ventilation right here.
Oh, okay.
And you have your water tank heater, the drains for that, and then your inlet for clean water and gray water right there. So it would just all connect here to the side, and then you would actually have to connect your electrical as well. So,
I see, okay.
You can either source that from the current house that you are getting the electrical from, or if you want to go off-grid, solar panels, generator, septic tank, well for your water source, or you can connect it to like your local city sewage water, things like that. Cool. So it's really up to you and where you're putting it.
It's important to remember that though utilities do come pre-installed when you receive your home, utility hookups is not included in the price and will be the responsibility of each individual customer once they receive their home. As far as the two-story BOXABL model home that was showcased at IBS, the utility hookup looked pretty similar to the smaller unit with one exception that we noticed while we were out there. So for the CASITA, obviously we know that one's 375 square feet. This model home, this custom home that's three CASITAs, or not CASITAs, three units combined to create a large custom home is probably a little over 1,000 square feet. So it makes sense why we would have another heating and cooling unit here. So just something to think about for folks that are wanting to create a custom home out of BOXABL units in the future. There's going to be a lot more of an intensive utility situation going on. It'll probably be more expensive to set the home up as well. I'm certainly not an expert when it comes to building processes, but I do hope that this information was helpful in answering your questions regarding utilities in a BOXABL home. I love that you guys leave comments on my videos requesting more information, but I do want to remind you that I am not a spokesperson for BOXABL. I don't work for BOXABL. I am simply a very interested consumer and an investor, so that's why I talk about this company so much. But if you are looking to receive more detailed information, if you have more questions than what I was able to cover in this video or in any of my past videos, I highly encourage you to reach out to BOXABL directly. I have all of their contact information that I could personally find listed in the description box down below, so definitely check that out if you want to reach out to them and learn more. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my video covering the incredible 2-story model over at the International Builders Show that BOXABL presented last week. I had so much fun filming that video for you guys, and if you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out. Otherwise, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you spending your time with me, and I will see you very, very soon for another video. Bye!